staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. All right, here we go. Irving to Adetokunbo. Goes to the left side to Oladipo. Irving not going down here. Harden in possession. Looking to make something happen. To James. To Aldridge. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense.
Right. Gotta come through.
To Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Nikola Jokic with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Jokic to James. They go to Jokic, down low. Giannis Adetokunbo rejects it. Harden.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Durant to Adetokunbo. Sets him up. Missed a wide open look. Damian Lillard. It's no good. Great defense. Here's Durant for two. And it's Lillard with the rebound. James to Lillard. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Lillard to James. Down to 5 on the 24. Lillard for two. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Adetokunbo to Durant. Trying to cash in. Not going down for him this time. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard to Harden. 5 seconds to shoot. James Harden trying to cash in. James Harden, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Durant to Adetokunbo. Well, you can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
And number 23, Blake Griffin.
Adetokunbo looking for his man. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Durant across the timeline. Down just a couple. LeBron James sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
I'm here. I got ball.
Harden. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. To Adetokunbo. To Griffin. Nikola Jokic. Tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Pick up, match up.
Leonard to Lillard. Giannis Adetokunbo snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down 5. Leonard to James. Here comes the screen.
Screen right. Watch Cutter.
5 on the shot clock. James Harden.
Box out.
Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Durant with the basketball up top.
Let's go.
5-point game. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lillard to Harden. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to James. And the rebound comes down to Griffin. Oladipo into the front court. Down 3. To Adetokunbo.
Hey, left.
Turns, hops, and finishes. The abuse at the rim for Blake Griffin.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive.
Box out.
Short jumper won't fall.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that knack that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Lillard to Leonard. Harden to James. Two-point shot for James Harden. Off the mark. Into the front court, it's Walker. His team up by 1. Oladipo to Adetokunbo. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now it's Harden at the controls. To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oladipo to Kemba Walker. Oladipo matched up with Harden. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it.
I got ball. Hands up.
Leonard to James. James Harden fires for 2. Oladipo into the front court. Up by 3. To Adetokunbo.
Screen.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot expires. 24-second violation. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
And number 0, Russell Westbrook.
Block up. There you go.
Harden to James. And breaks it up. Butler into the front court. Leads 3. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defense.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads just a point to Oladipo. Beyond the arc for 3. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot.
I got ball.
Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Down by 1 to Butler. Short jumper off the mark.
That's me. I got ball.
To James. And the rebound pulled down by Simmons. Simmons into the front court. Down a point. They'll go.
Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away to Simmons. Kawhi Leonard with the block. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Oladipo. To Butler. Count the basket at the rim.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Leonard to James. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Westbrook. Giannis with it up top. Leads 1. Butler for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit. The crossover. Gets inside. And the slam dunk.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Simmons to Antetokounmpo. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead.
Way to hit.
LBJ with it. To Towns. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Antetokounmpo to Simmons. Shot clock winding down to Antetokounmpo. Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. Scoreboard says it's all even. A tight ball game thus far. 15 all as we start the second quarter. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Joel Embiid, huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Another follow, still no good. Westbrook with it. Looking to make something happen. Has a look. Shot by Westbrook won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Butler to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Shot from the lane won't go. Westbrook into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. To James. Can't connect from inside. Kyrie across the timeline. They're down 3. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Embiid. Swings it. Oladipo to Irving.
Watch that cutter.
Not that time.
That's up, baby.
Russell Westbrook rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Screen, get over.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Leonard to James. The monster stuff.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Irving to Butler. to Simmons. Has a chance. Simmons with a shot. That won't go. Russ at the controls to Towns. Gobert. Probing the defense. Leonard to Aldridge. Westbrook. Not that time. He misses. Simmons with it. They trail by 7. Irving to Simmons. Driving right to the basket. Driving is Simmons, but a shot stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Westbrook across the timeline. Leads 5. They get it down for Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. He's now 4 for 6.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Irving to Butler. Karl Anthony Towns swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Walker. That won't go.
I got ball. I got ball.
Leonard to Gobert. Leonard to Westbrook. Down low for Gobert. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Simmons with it. Right now, down 7. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Westbrook. Here comes the screen. To Towns. And throws it down.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
Butler. They go down low to Simmons. To Butler. Kawhi knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. New blood coming in for both sides. Griffin. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Lillard to Leonard. They get it down to Gobert. Joel Embiid with a piece. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Aldridge. Kyrie with the rock. To Embiid.
Charging foul to number 25, mid-7.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Lillard.
Here.
Here comes the screen. To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Lillard to Leonard. Ah, that's a 24-second violation. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Durant to Griffin. With the interception, great defensive play.
Hey, clear out. I got this.
Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Simmons with it up top. 9-point margin. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Here comes the screen. To Walker. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Kemba Walker at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one goes down.
Good shot. Good shot.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Lillard, down low Towns. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Down 8. To Durant. Karl Anthony Towns rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Walker to Embiid. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
I got him. Here we go.
Lillard
Here we go.
to Towns. Down low. Scores from the post.
Oh, you've been in the gym, huh?
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Walker with the basketball. Margins 8. To Durant. Karl Anthony Towns sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Chance here for the process. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Harden into the front court. Up 6. Down 3. That's no good.
By the but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact the next possession.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Here's Harden with the lob to Towns. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Karl Anthony Towns. Couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it.
Hey, that's my man right there.
And gets both to drop at the line. Here's Irving into the front court. Now down 6. To Butler. Joel Embiid. He's 3 for 7. They get it down for Towns. Straight on look.
Shoot it.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Leonard. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
Leonard to Harden. Down low Towns. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Irving brings the ball up court.
2 minutes remaining.
To Embiid. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
To Harden. Towns. Shot for James Harden. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Irving with the basketball. Down 6. Butler to Embiid. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Yes, me and you.
Harden. To Towns, down low. Joel Embiid tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Lillard to Gobert. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Durant to Irving. Karl Anthony Towns snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lillard to Towns. Knocked loose. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Good look that time, but off the mark.
You gotta get up on that.
Here we go. I got him.
Cut it. Coming through.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
The assist from number 12.
I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. We are at halftime. What's been a hard-fought battle so far. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The West All-Stars are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. The East are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. Have a look at the leading scorers for the East All-Stars.
Game track. Blocks.
All right, let's be honest. Some of these guys have been getting embarrassed tonight with the way their shots are getting blocked. But you can't deny the entertainment value.
Player of the half.
Karl Anthony Towns showed off his timing and athleticism with a lot of blocks. The defense he put on display requires the kind of effort that fans love to see from their team.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Harden in possession. Up 5 to Lillard. Here comes the screen to Jokic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Nikola Jokic at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. 1 free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
See the screen, see it.
Screen coming. Irving to Adetokunbo. Has a look.
Good contest.
Adetokunbo's shot no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Here's Leonard for 2. Giannis grabs the board. To Irving. Adetokunbo. And 1. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away. Oladipo sizing up the all-star Lillard. To Embiid. Throws it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
I got ball. It's all me.
Harden shoots. Gets a look. Can't hit. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down 3. Nikola Jokic able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening. Wide open look won't go. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Embiid. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Jokic. Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Come on. You knew knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
To Lillard. Here comes the screen. Lillard to Aldridge. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Durant across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5. And he drains it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Hey, match up. Get the stairs. It's coming. Get the stairs.
Leonard. Oladipo into the front court. Down 3. Durant. Kevin Durant. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Kevin Durant. Dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
And the 2. Counted for Aldridge.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Irving into the front court. They're down 3. To Durant. Embiid. Durant. Buries it on the catch and shoot. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Lillard to Jokic. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Get down. Half court. Here come.
Leonard to Lillard. Nikola Jokic. Consistent effort. He's at 50%. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Antetokounmpo. Embiid. Oladipo. Can't get the bounce. Another shot stays out. Harden with it up top. Tie game, 3rd quarter. Kyrie across the timeline. He'll run the offense. To Leonard. Harden, defended by Kevin Durant.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Aldridge. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Shooting 2.
Knocks down the first.
And another one.
And he makes them both. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Embiid. Nice pass to get things going.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
LeBron with it up top. Our score all even in this 3rd quarter. LeBron James. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Yeah, you got to shoot that.
Irving. Missed it.
I'm here. I got ball.
Here comes the
Come on,
screen.
you gotta work around the
Leonard.
screen. You
Aldridge. And draws the foul.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Good shot.
Goes 2 for 2. Oladipo into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Butler.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
Scores from the post.
Good shot. No defense.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Aldridge. Blake Griffin sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Butler into the front court. His group now down 2. And Kemba Walker, muscle memory put to good use there.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
That's no good. Butler to bring it up. Leads just a point. To Embiid.
Got him. Good trap. Good trap.
Butler to Embiid. Oh, he had it. Leonard. To Aldridge. And a chance coming up at the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
LaMarcus Aldridge at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Simmons into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. To Butler. Embiid. Rudy Gobert. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that spot.
Shot from in close, no good. Westbrook with the basketball. His team up by 1. Down low, Aldridge. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. To Aldridge. Kevin Love swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Butler into the front court. Leads 1. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. That's out. Last touch by Karl Anthony Towns. Substitution being made in this one.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Cutter, get a tag.
Butler to Griffin.
Double.
Big finish at the rim.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Blake Griffin pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Butler to Embiid. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Aldridge to Westbrook. Navigates through traffic but can't finish. Simmons down low for Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Butler to bring it up. Leads 3. Griffin to Butler. No good.
I got ball.
To Aldridge. Can't connect. Oladipo into the front court. Up by 3. Down to Griffin. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Embiid. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Griffin to Embiid.
Shots up, shots up.
Doesn't get the bounce.
Right.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Oh, he can't connect. Has a chance. Give it to him. Kemba Walker looking good. 4 for 5. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Fourth quarter getting underway as it's Team LeBron with the ball first. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
And he stuffs it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Walker into the front court. Up 5 to Butler. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the 24. It's Westbrook. Not that time. And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
First one, count it.
Hey, that's my man right there.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Kemba Walker matched up with Harden. To Love. And the finish. Slam dunk.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Now it's Harden. Controlling the offense. To Leonard. LeBron. Tough matchup against Butler. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Lead stands at 7. Harden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. James to Gobert. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Waller into the front court. Leads 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Oladipo. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot. Butler. And draws contact. So, it's Griffin going to the line for 2.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Blake Griffin, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 68%. First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Oladipo into the front court. Leads 4. Here comes the screen. Oladipo to Kemba Walker. Fires the 3. Look out, Kemba hitting the tough shots here.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
I got ball. I got ball.
That's me. I got ball.
To James. LeBron James. 4 out of 10.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
to James.
Got ball. That's me. I got this now. Let's go.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Defensive foul to number 23.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Butler to bring it up. Up
Hey,
6.
lock up.
Griffin to Oladipo. Simmons to Love. Rudy Gobert with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Griffin, now a steal on a very lazy pass there.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Simmons with it, up by 6. Rudy goes, oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Simmons.
Screen coming up.
Deep right corner. Butler to Adetokunbo. 24-second violation. Westbrook
Clamps on you. That's
to Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
This coach must have had said some pretty intense words in the locker room to this individual because we're really seeing a different player so far in the second half.
Oladipo against the former MVP.
You sure?
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler to Adetokunbo. Jokic to James. Nothing going here on that drive. James and takes it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Kevin Durant at the line for 2 shots. Career 88% from the line. First one goes down.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
So he hits the first, misses the second. And count the basket.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Love. He throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
James misfires. It's no good. Looking to take this all the way. Love to Simmons. Here comes the screen. Jimmy Butler for two. Can't connect.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. LeBron into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Lillard. Nothing going here on that drive. Ben Simmons sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
5 to shoot. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Walker. Durant against Karl Anthony Towns. To Love. Karl Anthony Towns tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
James against KD. Gobert to James. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Across the timeline comes James. The margin standing now at 7. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. A couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Victor Oladipo. A couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw.
Get it, shoot it again.
Two for 2 on that trip.
Oh, I see you been working out,
To James. Ben Simmons snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kemba Walker picked up by Westbrook. Shot from the lane won't go. Another follow. Stays out. Kevin Love. Now 4 for 9.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
To James. Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block. Oladipo into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Here comes the screen. James, the screen sets him up for 2. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
LBJ has it.
My ball.
Probing the defense.
Watch Carter, watch Carter, watch Carter.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Shot.
Spins and scores.
Too much sauce.
Into the front court, it's Walker. The lead is 11. Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo to Kemba Walker. Trying to cash in.
Let's go, get that
Deep
ball, get
two
that ball.
there, won't go.
I got ball.
Defensive
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
number 23 to the line, shooting 2.
Misses the first.
It's all good, it's all good.
And number 23, Blake Griffin.
Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
My ball here, my ball.
To Walker. Rudy Gobert with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Harden in possession. His guys trail by 10.
1 minute remaining
To
in
James.
the fourth quarter.
Watch that screen.
The drive right to the basket. Harden. Not good. Russell Westbrook with the slam.
We call that Beastbrook. But why are you so angry all the time, man?
Jay, he's just taking out his anger on the rim.
I feel that way every time I broadcast with you.
Walker with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. To Adetokunbo. Shot clock winding down. Here comes the screen. Victor Oladipo. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Westbrook into the front court. Trailing by 10.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The East All-Stars finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the East. The West just couldn't close this one out. While they did put together quite a highlight reel of dunks in this matchup, they did not put together a win. As we all know, style points never show up on the scoreboard. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the West All-Stars.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
The All-Star Game MVP. Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.